Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited. I am coming to you from my new little beauty spot. When my sister was in town a couple weeks ago for the Christmas holiday, she came up with this idea to give me a little beauty room because I was filming in my office upstairs. And behind me was kind of a drab, brownish gray wall. And she thought I needed something a little bit like better. She just thought I needed a change of scenery. So she came up with this idea. Now a lot of the things you see behind me, she actually made, like this 3-tier setup, this vase right here, this little vanity mirror right here behind me, and those lights do light up. I have not turned them on, I'm so sorry. And then we just added a few little like knick-knacky things to complete the look. I love it. I'm so excited for it. And you can actually see how she made all of this stuff on her channel. She has a YouTube channel called Kelly's Creations, and I'll put the link down below. So head over to her site, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. You are going to love all of her little DIY projects. She makes a lot of beautiful things with very inexpensive items. So today's video is it is a challenge video. It is my sister picks my makeup challenge. So I sent Kelly to the store while I was down south. So she was here for a week, and then we left here and went down to her house for another week between Christmas and New Year's. So I set her loose in the beauty area of the drugstore and with a list. And she picked out some beautiful products for me. A lot of these I've been wanting to try and I just have not purchased. So I'm excited to get into this and start trying some of these products. First, we are going to prime our face with Milani's Prime Shield Face Primer. And there we go. My autofocus is being a little touchy today, so I apologize. Now this looks like it is more of a silicone based primer, so we'll see how that works. Usually I gravitate towards more of the water-based primers and water-based foundations because my skin just likes the hydration. So we'll see how this works on my skin. Let's start with our brows, and I think this is the brow pencil. This is the retractable brow pencil by Wet n Wild, and it is in the shade Ash Brown. So here it has a little spoolie on one end and the product on the other. So we are going to go ahead and just brush out our brows, get them ready for the products. If I sound a little funny today, or if I sound like I'm a little bit out of breath, I think I'm getting a cold. Both my kids have been sick recently, and my daughter actually had walking pneumonia, so I think it is Mommy's turn to get sick, and I'm sure Daddy is gonna be close behind. Isn't that crazy for all of you moms out there, or parents out there? Isn't it just crazy? One of you gets sick and then it's like a chain reaction. You all get sick. Awful. I really like this brow pencil. It's kind of shaped like Benefit's Goof Proof pencil. It has that little angled shape to it where you can use the different angles for different things. I like that. Okay, we're done. I think that looks good. Alright, on to eyeshadows. I am going to use a concealer, and she did actually pick me up the Wet n Wild concealer, and this is in the shade Light. So we're going to put that on our lids, and I'm just going to use this for my base. Okay, so we are good. I'm going to go ahead and grab our palette because I know there's a really light color in here that I can set this with, and there is. So this out, let me tell you what kind of palette this is first. This is Wet n Wild, and it is the Nude Awakening palettes. here is what it looks like. It's really pretty. I'm going to go in with this light color first, and we're just going to pack that all over the lid just to make sure that everything is nice and set and we have a great little base for our eyes. Okay, we're good. We are set. We are ready to start with our first shade here. We are going to go in with this shade right here, and we're going to put that in our crease with a big fluffy blending brush. So I hope everyone had a great holiday. What kind of traditions do you guys have? Do you see a lot of family? Do you guys do the, you know, this family with this, you know, this year, this family this year? What kind of things do you guys do? What kind of traditions do you have? With my family, we we go on Christmas Eve, we go to my mom's house and we spend the Christmas Eve with my family. My husband's family, we usually get together like the week before Christmas or sometime in December. They don't normally do it on the actual holiday because, you know, they have other family as well, and they do, you know, have their traditions and whatnot. So it actually works out really nice. So far, this is blending out beautifully. I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's see what we should do next. I think we'll just go in with this darker brown color and just go right under our crease with that. So we're going to go in with this color right here. Put that on there. Just the right in that crease. Yeah, we're just getting right into the crease here, right below where we blended that transition shade out. And I'm going to kind of go out with my brush a little bit to get a little bit of a point there. And then we're going to go into our lid just a tad. Okay. We're going to take a smaller brush here, and we are going to take this darker brown, this one on the end here. We're just going to go into this area right here. Okay, I'm going to take my big fluffy brush that I used earlier, and I'm just going to smooth out all those edges. Make sure everything is nice and blended. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so now we are going to put something on our lid. Now there are some, looks like some shimmer shades. There's a, like, this kind of looks champagne-y, and then you have this one right here that's a little bit more gold. So I'm thinking we're going to go with the one that's a little bit more gold, and we're just going to pop that on our lid. I'm going to use my finger first, and then if that isn't like too bright, then I'll go in with some setting spray and a brush and see if I can bring more of that color payout. You can kind of see it. I mean, you can see there's a little bit of gold on there. That's looking nice. Okay, I'm going to take this champagne color too, and I'm just going to put it on like directly on the center of my lid. Ooh, this one's a little chucky. very chalky. So there's that color. I'm gonna pop that right on the center of my lid. See if that like brightens it up a little. Probably not. Ooh, that's not doing much. That's all right. That's all right. Still very pretty. I do like these. I'm gonna take my big fluffy brush. I'm just gonna blend in these edges a little. There we go. Okay, so that is it. Kelly picked out for me the e.l.f. liquid eye pencil or eyeliner. I know she's seen this in my bathroom, so she knew I liked this one already. So that was a smart move. And we'll go ahead and get our liner on. Okay, and we have our eyeliner on. Let's see about mascara. So she picked actually a couple different mascaras. One is the CoverGirl Total Tease mascara, which I love. And then she picked out a Wet n Wild Skinny mascara. So I think what I think she picked this one out for is because the applicator is so tiny and skinny, she picked this one out for the lower lash. So, which I thought was funny, but we're gonna use both of these. I'm gonna go ahead and do my upper lashes, and then we will go and do the lower lashes. But I think what we're gonna do is wait on the lower lashes until I have my foundation and everything on, and then we'll go ahead and smoke out that bottom lash line, and we will add our mascara. So there we have it, our mascara is on. So let's move on to foundation. So today we are going to use the Wet n Wild Cushion Foundation, and I'm really excited to use this foundation because I've heard such great things about it, and I've been wanting to buy it and I just haven't. So she bought the nude beige, so the cushion foundation in nude beige, and you just open it up like that. So it comes like this, and then you just open it up. There is a little applicator in here, but I put that aside because I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use my beauty blender to apply this. So you just dip your beauty blender in the product and then just start dabbing it on your skin, I guess. Wow, that's some good coverage. Does have kind of a smell to it, and does kind of have like looks like a dewy finish to it. Okay, so now we're gonna go in with the concealer, and this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in Light. And we are just gonna put this on our eyes. I do like this concealer. I have used it before. I like the consistency of it. It's kind of like in between Tarte Shape Tape and Catrice's Camouflage Concealer, in my opinion anyways. I don't know if anyone else would agree with me, but I love this stuff. It's great. Here, out of my way. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and set our under eyes and the rest of our face, and we're going to set it with this Mega Glow Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. I've been wanting to try this. I've heard great things about it, so I'm excited to try it. And we're just going to take a this is Real Techniques. It's just a tiny like tapered brush, and we're going to go under our eyes with that and set everywhere that we put the concealer. And then we're gonna go in and set the rest of our face. I like to set the areas that I get a little bit more oily. So then we're gonna go with a bigger fluffy brush, and we're going to set the rest of our face with that same light shade. is taking down some of that dewiness with the foundation, which is nice because I really don't want to look shiny. And I just kind of thought that foundation was making me look a little too wet. I love the coverage of that foundation, though I am going to be using that more and more. That cushion foundation is wonderful. So now I'm going to go in with this darker shade, and we're going to bronze up the face. That is beautiful. Ooh, I like that. I can see why everyone loves this so much. So we're gonna go with and do our under eye area now. I'm going to dip back into our palette, and we're gonna go into this light shade. We're just going to get that lower lash line. Okay. Then we're gonna go into this darker shade. This darker shade right here, and we're going to just go into the corners here and just make sure that all blends in well. There we go. Perfect. So now on to blush. So my sister picked out the Milani blush in Tea Rose. It's one of those cute little flower blushes that I've been wanting to try, of course, and I just have not purchased. So we're going to pop that on the cheeks. Now we're going to go into the, oh, you know what we didn't do? We didn't put mascara on our lower lash, so let's go ahead and do that. We're going to use our little Wet n Wild Skinny Mascara wand. And this is, I believe, made just for like your lower lash line. So we're going to go ahead and pop this on our lower lashes. This does have kind of a funny smell to it. I don't know if I really like that smell. It almost smells like it's gone bad. I don't know if that's like a normal Wet n Wild mascara smell or what, but yeah, it does kind of smell weird. I don't know if I like that. I do like how skinny the wand is on this though, but I don't like the smell. So now we're gonna go into highlighter, and this is the Milani Stellar Lights Rose Glow palette, and these shades are Pearl, Golden Quartz, and Rose Quartz. We're gonna go in with Pearl and put that on our cheeks. Ooh. Look at that. Ooh, I like that. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of this. I'm going to go into the corners of my eyes. Brighten those up a little. And I'm going to take it on my brow bone. Highlight that a little. And you know what else? I want to see if I can make this eye look a little more poppin' with that gold. I'm gonna put this highlighter shade. Ooh, oh, ooh, look at that. Ooh, that works. That works. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, look at that. It's so pretty. That did it. That is what we needed, because that shade in the palette, I mean, it's great, but it just isn't great enough. If you guys hear a little bit of water dripping, next to me is my sump pump. I'm actually in my basement. My sister made that. There's like this little like nook in my basement, and that is where we set up the little beauty spot. I don't know now if that was the greatest spot to put this, just because I can hear the water running, and I'm sure you guys can hear it, but you know, we'll make it work. We'll figure it out. It's okay. We're fine. We're fine. So I'm going to go on and do my lips, and we have the Maybelline Color Sensational Shape Lip Liner, or Shaping Lip Liner in Totally Toffee. So we're going to go ahead and put that on our lips. Okay, we have our lips lined. Let's go ahead and put some lipstick on. And we are going to use Milani's lipstick and Color Statement lipstick. And this is the shade Nude Cream. We're just gonna pop this. Ooh. Ooh, that smells so good. Oh, I don't know what that is. Almost smells like candy. Ooh, I like that. So that is the final look. I think my sister did a fantastic job with the products that she picked out, especially with her not being a makeup person. She doesn't really wear a whole lot of makeup, doesn't really know what all of the different products do. So I did give her a list so she would know what to get, but I let her pick out the products, and I think she did a great job. There were so many products that she picked out that I have not tried yet, and I'm so glad that I finally got to try them. I've heard great things about these products and I'm in love with them. I'm going to use a lot of these products again, and I think again she did a wonderful job, and this was a really fun challenge to do. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button as well as the little bell to be notified of all of my upcoming videos. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon. Bye!